Hello and welcome to another episode of Demystifying Maps. This is Kristen at Miami University Libraries. Today we'll be looking at an equestrian trail map or a horse trail map. Alright, so here's the front before we unfold it. It tells us the location it covers. Winding Stair Mountain is the name of the National Recreation Area within Ouachita National Forest. And this is in Oklahoma. The front of it's kind of plain looking. I do like the horse graphic, but they only use 2 colors of ink on this map. Let's see if we can figure out who made it and when. It says here the USDA, that's the U.S. Department of Agriculture's Forest Service, but there's no date. Let's flip it over to the back. It's got some trail tips and contact information for more information. There's also some small print here, and down at the very end it tells you the date this was produced, July 1994. Open it up. There's more information on the area and the trails. And opening up fully, we have the map itself. All right, we are at Cedar Lake Equestrian Trails now. Let's see a photo of that quickly just to get a sense of place. We can also look at some modern satellite imagery. Now, mind you, this map is from 1994, and the imagery here is from 2024, so it's 30 years difference, but this is what it looks like now. Okay, back to the map now. As we saw a minute ago, there are a few different trails they describe, and we can see those numbered here in red with the dotted lines. In addition to the trails, we have highways, county roads, and forest roads, helpful for wayfinding and for accessing the trails. Let's look at the legend to see what else they have on here. The different road types and the indicators for paved or gravel or dirt roads, creeks, campgrounds, and picnic areas, and these little symbols for trail difficulty. In the text, they mention what went into those ratings, and I'll put that on the screen for you. We also see, not in the legend, but on the map, all these really thin lines. They are for elevation, and we call them contour lines. We could go into more detail on these, but just know for now that the closer these lines are together, the steeper the landscape is. The more spread out they are, the more level the landscape is. Why do you think they would want to include those on this map? I'll let you think about it for a minute. Well, let's consider who this map was designed for. Horseback riders and horses. Not that horses are map readers, but the people are with horses, right? And it would be good when going out trailing to know where the steep areas are and where the flatter areas are. Depending on the skill of the rider and the horse, elevation would be a good thing to keep in mind. Also, this isn't on the key, but they do include a zone on the map that's a rifle range and indicate that it's a danger area. This also makes sense. You'd want to stay away from there while you're on horseback and be aware of the noise that might startle the horses. And to mention again quickly all the contextual information that's included on this map, that's there to support the map and its users. Okay, so that was Cedar Lake on the Winding Stair Mountain Equestrian Trails from 1994. It's a nice little map. I think that for only 2 colors, everything is really clear. That can be a challenge when you're map making if your colors are restricted due to printing or for other reasons, but they didn't go overboard on the amount of information they presented. Maps do communicate a lot of information, but it should be tailored to the specific audience or for a specific need. There is no way to communicate everything about an area all at once, so you need to be selective and know the audience you're making the map for. Again, I feel like they did that really well here. Thanks for joining me for another episode of Demystifying Maps. Hope to see you next time.